Greetings, greetings. Greetings, greetings. So, greetings, greetings. So, for one, I have a very intense download. This download, I wanted to give it to y'all last night because it got here at 10. And it's very collective. So, the entities that tried to trap you a few years ago will try to revisit you on this journey. Yes, you heard it right. The entities that tried to set you up and wet you up a few years ago will try to revisit you on this rising. In this season, I say. It's grand rising, baby. So, if y'all didn't check out my video, please go check it out. Please go check it out. So yesterday, me and my children, we did a little grocery shopping. We went to Walmart. We had been in that Walmart a few times, but this time it was different. It was some young fellas walking around selling. They was asking that they on a college basketball team, and they looking for donations. So the guy walked up to me. I already sensed that he was trying to come towards me because, for one, I don't be in nobody's business when I'm out in the public, okay? But when I find interest, or I see you and I find some form of, trying to be like a pulling connection, I will pay attention. I'll be like, okay, and keep going. The only reason why that was happening was because that person, them two men, was assigned there by an entity to wait on me. So I felt them. I'm like, why do I keep seeing them? I felt them trying to convert with me, trying to have a conversation with me, right? So the young man walked up to me. He like, hey, can I have a little bit of your time? I'm like, sure, go ahead. And he got to talking about the things. And my first thought was to support, but I'm talking to him, we smiling, and I look at the other guy because it's like a guy right here, and then it's a guy right here. And I look at the guy in the all black. I'm looking at him, and he like this. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. But unfortunately, I'm here just to get a few groceries. I ain't popping like that right now, not today. So I can't help support today. And I look back over at him. He like, I'm talking to him. He's smiling. So it was meant for one to distract and one to actually try to pull energy. Whole time, this person looking at me like he know me. Like he got an issue with me. My third eye started feeling pressure. It started hurting a little bit. And I'm looking at him. He was trying to go deep within me. Trigger me, right? But as I'm looking at him, I'm smirking like, Yeah, I can't right now, but right. Looking at old boy. So y'all is the YN that was y'all them, and this is the other guy. I'm like, yeah. Smirking at him. Because the whole time he's sending attacks towards my third eye and my energy, I remember who he is. It's not the boy. It's not the body. It's the entity that's using the body. And that entity is somebody I got the fuck away from a few years ago. That entity is somebody I literally had living in my house. I let a person live in my house with that same entity. So instead of falling into the matrix, getting mad or getting triggered by it, I smiled at it. Because that entity wanted to revisit. That entity said, oh, hell no, this bitch is going too far. See, back then she was in a lot of fear. She was in a lot of confusion. She was in a lot of, redirections. What's going on now? So we need to go pay her a visit. And my daughter, I look over at my daughter. She say, Mommy, I was looking at it like this. Like, my son was looking at, he said, Mom, my head started hurting too. Every time I looked at him, my head just started hurting more. I said, yeah, because I see what he was trying to do. It was an entity in him. And he probably don't even know why he spotted me out. He probably don't even know why they even wanted to communicate with me at all. Because you were assigned. You were hired to come and try to pull me back in that old projection of fear back in the day. So let me tell you something about this entity, right? When you're right at the level of completion, that entity will always try to come back to see if you will be triggered again, to see. And you want to know something? The ancestors and the divine gods will allow it to happen. They can't touch you, but they will allow them to come in your life and attempt to trigger you just to see if you are still triggered by it. But that entity didn't think I noticed him. So he just looking at me. He probably just like, I know she already probably gonna notice me, so I'm just gonna give off negative energy right then there. You would think this young man knew me the way he was giving energy like he hate me. You would think this young man, I done lived the life and I done scarred this young man the way he was just like attacking my energy so instant, y'all. So, let's get deep. So as soon as I told the other guy, I said no. As soon as I rejected it, because really this entity and his partner wanted to touch some abundance of mine. They wanted me to give them some money. That's usually how the enemies work. That's why I be telling y'all, this is not the season to be giving out no money or taking money from certain people if you're not working for it. Because that is called abundance swapping, or stopping or stagnating your abundance when you giving your abundance to entities, demons, demonic forces. That's why you can't help every homeless person, because you don't know why they in that situation. If you go help somebody, go buy them some food. Go buy them a lighter. Don't give your money out this season. Why? Because you have given money out so much back in the day. And let me tell y'all something. When I used to give money out and I was going through my first form of shadow work, do you know it was from the abundance, the material aspect of money? My material funds. It was showing me all the people I have given money out to. Whether it was a loan, whether it was just helping a homeless person out. And I kept seeing this one lady. She always looked kind of like an evil little witch, but I ain't never say nothing about her. I just wanted to support her. She always used to be on the corner of Harper and Connors. And she used to be standing there looking for money. And I used to always pass and give her $1 or $2. And I used to be real broke when I gave it to her. And I used to then come up on money after a while. So when I was going through shadow work and they were showing me everybody I gave money to, she kept resurfacing. And I'm like, why do she keep coming up in my shadow work? I don't know what the fuck. I was getting a little frustrated with the shadow work. And when I finally calmed down, I said, it's because I was giving her my godly abundance. And she was taking it. And I'm telling you, I used to be broke as hell. So you cannot give your money that God is giving you to entities, because they will try to stop or stagnate your flow of income, your flow, period. And your abundance is a fertility flow. It comes with the womb and everything. So when your flow are being stopped or tampered with, it's because you was giving it out free willingly to people that did not deserve your abundance. And when the divine told me, when my ancestors told me, stop giving your money out, I have not given my money out at all. I remember a neighbor tried to ask me, hey, you got $15. I said, baby, I don't give money out. That's spiritual. I don't give money out. That's spiritual. Unless I'm paying for something. And if I give it to you at the register, I'm giving it to you with the left hand and I'm taking my change with the right. That's spiritual. So hear me out. As soon as I confronted, I'm looking at this entity and I turned the other guy down. The other guy was just a mask. He probably was genuine. It was the other one that was working for the forces. But anywho, the one that was kind of genuine, but he could have been a heavy trickster too as well. So the one that was pretending to be genuine, I'm smiling, he's smiling, we both showing teeth, we talking, we having a great conversation about it, and it was quick as hell, real quick. But I'm still like stuck, and I was like time stopped. Every time I'm smiling at this guy, time stopped when I looked at the other one, the entity. And when I rejected him, I said, nah, I can't even do it. You know, I got to get some groceries. I don't even got much here right now. I'm just getting something slight. He said, no, I understand. I said, okay, thank you. He like, all right, thank you. He was trying to rush off now. While this one was still over there looking at me like, then he'll look at my children like, why as soon as I turn around and I was finna proceed with my shopping, why a carbonated black beautiful goddess walked out of the back of the store and said, I don't know where she came from, but she walked out the back of the store. She said instantly, y'all can't be in here asking for nobody's signature. She's a worker there. Y'all can't be in here asking for nobody's signatures. He wanted a signature, sign of nature. They wanted my energy. They wanted my currency to sign and also give some money from me, right? She instantly casted them out. As soon as I looked over, they walking fast out to the exit, right? Didn't see them no more in the store. I said, the universe, the ancestors, your divine protection. Baby, that was the quickest karma I've ever seen. When they was trying to pull energy from me. Well, that one dude, that one entity, it was like an angel walked out the back and was like, y'all gotta go, like repelled them. Like, oh, get the fuck out. Don't play with my chosen one. So when that happened, me and my son, our headaches was calming down. I said, damn, my head was hurting. My son said, mine was too. We in the market. I said, yeah. And I started talking my shit about. I said, yeah, them little entities, the demonic forces. Here's to say this. I get home, I take me a good shower, you know, the night starts slowly approaching. And when I get in my bed, my phone on the charger, my computer charging, I said I was called to meditate. And this meditation came so naturally. I was called to meditate. And when I meditated, I said, why is this entity resurfacing? Somebody made a birthday wish. It was 2 relatives' birthday yesterday. One was the voodoo priest, the voodoo aunt of mine that do a lot of voodooing and all that shit. And another one was a relative, Rashe. I don't know if it was from the other one. But that same entity was sent by my relatives a few years ago. They didn't know I knew. They sent that entity because they wanted that entity to destroy my life and put me in imprisonment of self. When I defeated that entity, I defeated that entity in the most sudden way. I allowed that entity to attack me so that I can send it forward. I let that entity go home to the family so I can leave it be. Left it with grace, right? Grace me. When I tell you that entity, thank you, baby. That entity, right? Hunted me for at least the first year I stayed in this home. Hunted me. It was a smell. I smelt it in my house. I smelt it in my son's shoes. This entity hunted me. My son would start slowly acting like it. It was like a hunting of this entity. And I'm like, what the fuck? I could not until I naturally took accountability and forgave myself. But this entity wanted to pay me a visit. Wanted to see and look me in the eyes like, who the fuck is this bitch? How the fuck did she escape the raft? Who hired her? Who protect her? And instantly, after I declined their offer, The lady came out and instantly repelled them out with me. So it was me and another lady sending them their way, and they left out of the store because I felt their energy leave. I said, whoever sent this entity this time, I know they shitting in their boots. I know you fucked up because the entity didn't have anything to latch on to. It didn't see no fear. It was sitting there trying to see. It was trying to go within my Akashic records, just looking at me, trying to feel if I had some fear in me, trying to feel if I was distracted from the so-called conversation with the young fella on the left of me. You got to pay attention. He was on the left of me. I know what the left mean. Do you know what the left mean? That's why you be careful when people try to come and whisper in your left ear. They can't face you on your right. It's always the left. The left is to remove shit out of your life. The left is to repel. The left is to release. The left is to not receive. The left is to let you know that these entities can't face you on the right because the right is received. And they see they can't be received in your energy gracefully. So when you know a person is an attacker, it's the left side. Unless you have an entity riding in your front, your right side of your car. Now, if you have a left energy riding in your car, a energy that needs to be released out of your life, you got this energy riding in your right side of your car, you will have issues with your right side now. Now you can barely see out your rear view mirror. Now you can barely see what car is on the side of you. It's deep. It's deeper than music, okay? So on the left of me, the man talking. In front of me, the man watching. But the whole time, I'm smiling and I'm acting very innocent. And I'm like, yeah, right now I'm just shopping. I only got $5 on me. And I'm just paying for this with, some food for my children. And I looked at the other guy. Every time I spoke to him, I looked at the other one right in his eyes. His eyes was like this, y'all. Some short, like them little eyes. Just like that entity that I had in my home a few years ago. I'm telling you, you would think I knew this man. No, I knew the entity in him. He was like, didn't crack a smile or nothing. I'm like, yeah, he like. And every time I look at him, I'm like, but yeah, I can't, And I look at his shoes, look at his posture, look how he's standing, look right back up at his eyes. Look at his third eye, how shut it is. And I sense him trying to go within me. I sense him trying to feel me and try to find fear in me. But he can't find nothing. So he getting madder and madder standing there, y'all. This shit is like a movie. I should have recorded this shit. I'm about to start telling my children, record. Because this motherfucker was literally getting madder and madder the longer we stood there because he could not find any fear in me. He could not latch on to anything, not even in my children. My daughter was repelling him. She like, Mommy, I was looking at him like, and I looked over at her and she was. My son was like, Ma, yeah, I kept watching him too. Every time I watched him, he looked at me. And I was watching. I said, he was like, Ma, I started getting a headache too. I said, where you get a headache at? He said, right here. I said, because my son linked to me. So I said, both of my children linked to me. But my daughter, she's her own universe. Girls are always their own universe, okay? They cannot link to their mothers. They only can have a strong bonding connection with their mothers. Every girl on this planet is her own parallel universe because she has a uterus of her own. It's a healthy uterus. It's a traveler. She's got her own mothership going on. Ashe? But your sons can be linked to you because they still attached to that spiritual umbilical cord to mom. So that's why it's so important to not have these type of entities around you. To not have these type of people around you and around your son, because that's what weakens your son's strength to your visible umbilical cord. So, either way it go, y'all, let me tell you something. I knew exactly who this entity was. I knew exactly what this entity wanted. It was very familiar. Very familiar. And I know who sent this entity. But this time, somebody made a birthday wish. This was a birthday wish. Somebody made a birthday wish. You know, on your birthday, you have very powerful wishing energy. But somebody took their birthday wish and wished that the entity came and pulled me back in that caught. They wanted that entity to face me to see if I'm still in fear with the entity. Because let me tell y'all something. These entities and demonic forces, they know your future bright. They know you got a new this, new that. They know this already. You think if the guys give us downloads on what they be trying to do to us, you think the guys don't give you downloads on what the fuck they do and what you do? The guys is real petty at sometime too. Sometime because they will show a motherfucker. That's why I tell y'all, God is preparing your table right in front of your enemies. These people be seeing some of your accomplishment, not little, some of your accomplishments. They be seeing you left their ass be for good and never return it. They see this. They see your new kingdom spouse. Why you think they prey on it so much? Why do you think the enemies prey on your love unions? And you be like, damn, I'm single. I ain't even got nobody yet. Why do you think they pray over your children? You ain't even had no children yet. Why do you think they pray over your business, your abundance, your car, your house, your job? You ain't even got it yet because they sensed it. They see it in you before you see it in yourself, especially if you don't want to see it in yourself. Oh, let me take that from you. You think you be like, my family just don't want me to find love. No, they know you have love on the way. They can't stop what's finding and what's coming towards you. They can just delay it and distract you the more they have you in their energy. Right? Let me show you an example. They know what's finna come your way. They know love and great friendships and beautiful tribe members is on its way to you. They know this shit, man. They know this. That's why they pray so hard that you never know it. And you be like, damn, I don't even know why. I be wanting people to find love. They sense love on this way. Love it's like love on a horse on its way to you. And these witches and warlocks, they just sitting back doing and they like, oh, she got somebody coming to her right now. Oh, well, let's go get in her life. Let's go portray and be her friend and pull her energy away from the receiving energy and put her in the energy of put her guard up so she won't be able to trust this man on this horse coming to save and rescue her. Yeah, let's distract them. Oh, we see she got friends coming. Let's send some false friends to betray her so she won't be in the receiving energy to receive her new friends and family. Oh, okay. Let's send her this. This is what they do. So this how it is. I'm about to show you. This is exactly how it is. So this you on the right. This them on the left. They see you over here in a good blaze. You and your power. You and your kundalini. Let me get it up some more. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get it some more. I need to get me some damn, I'm going to go get some. They see you over here in your kundalini. Let me work fast. But this them. They like, yeah, we feel her. We feel her in that phoenix fire. She rose. Let's go get close to her. Hey, girl, how you doing? What you been up to? Uh-huh. And all of a sudden, the closer they get to you, the more your fire go out. You like, damn, how come I don't feel these connections no more? How come I don't feel these conversations from the divine no more? What is it that the divine is trying to tell me? What is it that the divine is trying to get to me? Because it's like when I'm around these people, I'm very unclear on what it is that I need to be doing. Right? So, hold on, y'all. technical difficulties. I'm having some technical difficulties. But it's all right. We got it. Okay, there we go. So now that all that has happened, this them now. Now they got a piece of your flame. They got a piece of your fire. Right? And here they go. The more they close to you, this is how these enemies is. Just the right of you, they on the left. They just want to reap your benefits. Now all of a sudden, they come in your life. You so powerful, they got your flame. Yours getting lower, theirs getting higher. This how it is. They got your flame. They got your downloads. They get close to you to dim you. The more we stay close to them, they flame can match ours. We can both be at the same length. This is what these entities do, baby. This is what these entities do. This is what they do. They be knowing who's finna come your way. You think the devil don't be knowing that you finna get everything you motherfucking desire? Of course they love sending a distraction. I said, when I'm meditating last night, I said, Spirit, what was this energy? Why was this entity gain access towards me again? The ancestor said, because we wanted to see if you was going to let it trigger and latch on to you again. We wanted to see if you were going to recognize who this entity was. But you recognized them instantly. When I tell y'all I recognized this entity so fast, I was looking at this motherfucker smiling like, I know you. You very familiar. This entity couldn't even fake it. Usually some entities come in your life and try to fake it. This entity instantly felt like, like, yeah, I'm mad. How dare you escape my wrath? So many others didn't escape it. I pulled a lot of people to their fate. I pulled a lot of people to their destruction. I pulled a lot of people to their imprisonment of self. I pulled a lot of people down. How the fuck you didn't? And the only reason why I'm able to come visit you right now is because I was gained access, but I'm also somebody's birthday wish. Woo! Do you know people wish evil things on their birthday for chosen ones? They be wishing. Sitting up there wishing. Instead of them taking that wish and wishing to manifest and get some money with their broke ass, they wishing that you just fall. They wishing that the chosen one come back in their life so they can betray them again. They want us to be betrayed so bad again. They want us to stop. It's like they looking at our destiny like, stop. I wish they just stop. Stop it. Your destiny is mine. Stop. This is how these people is. But I know that entity is real mad. Mad than a motherfucker. The devil is shitting in their own motherfucking boots. The devil mad. The devil is mad, y'all. That entity mad. You mad? I made you mad. Let me tell y'all something. And those the ones I also seen that people was mocking tarot. You cannot mock the Great Mother. I'm telling you, that's one person you shouldn't mock, and that's the Great Mother. That's the Great Mother. Now, Father, he don't really care about mocking. He'll laugh at you, but he still don't play about you mocking God. God don't play about you mocking God, I say. But when you mock Mother, everything on this realm began to be the left. It will only come in your life and take, pull, distract, destroy. Because the Great Mother has been through enough. How dare you mock? How dare you play with the cosmic realm of tarot? Tarot ain't just came out the crack of our butt behinds. Some people actually out here tapping into it for real. It's a cosmic ram. It's a violet ram. This is how it look. It can damn near look like this. See the color violet? It's a violet portal, violet realm that you open up when you do tarot. So when you play with it and you find it, make a fool and mockery of it, it's like you're spitting and slapping it in the divine's face. And Father don't play about Mother. That's one thing y'all better know. The divine gods don't play about the divine feminine, the divine mothers. Okay? You are born a mother. When you are a little girl, you are born a mother. Do you hear me? Whether you are able to birth a child physically or spiritually, you are born a mother. Why do you think the laws of the land don't play about woman and child? Ask yourself that question. Thank you for the gifts. Ask yourself that question. Why, as soon as you touch a hair on that woman's back, the police coming up to get your ass gone? Why? Because that's how the gods see us. You must protect woman and child. And if you don't, you shall be cursed. So when you mocking a great mother, you know how many people used to laugh at me when I started getting on my spiritual journey? These motherfuckers used to laugh. But I knew their laughter was nervousness. This bitch is actually for real. Oh, she really cut us off. Oh, she really removed herself from our energy. Oh, she really healed from all the attacks we sent on her motherfucking vessel, her life, her children's life. Oh, this bitch is really funny. This is how they is. I'd have had many cops or anybody just laugh. I'd have had many of them laugh in my face, mocking the divine feminine's energy. And when you mock it and you go back around them, shit is no longer funny. It's no longer funny to them. And I just seen somebody at my door. It was a being. It zoomed in and zoomed out quick. The entity is, yeah, they be scared. The entities are more scared of you than anything. That's just like, I remember going to Ohio with a friend, with a relative, right? And they knew they was bled out wrong. They had a pill in the car. They had a pistol in the car. And the Ohio police pulled them over. Do you know they ass was laughing, smiling and laughing in nervousness? The officers knew they was nervous. And I'm the only one sitting there looking at all of them like, these motherfuckers dumb as fuck. I'm asking questions. They like, my cousin telling me, just shut up. Why are you asking them questions? Just leave it be. Fuck you talking about? I got children in Michigan. I need to ask questions. What's your badge number? What's your name? Oh, which part are you in? So I can notice. And if anything happened, I'm sending this shit to my children dad. Like, hey, da-da-da-da-da. What's wrong with you for not asking questions? You laughing with the enemy. You, the whole time they getting a fat ass check. Me, a fat ass ticket. And I ain't do nothing. I ain't getting no ticket, no nothing. It's them that got the ticket. Let me say this. A lot of shit be funny. But ain't shit fun when a rabbit got the... Okay? These entities want you back in their life so bad, chosen one. They want you back in their motherfucking life so bad that they're making birthday wishes to come in your energy. This was a birthday wish. Somebody wished for that entity to arrive at my motherfucking energy. And how I knew it is because I seen candles. Birthday candles. And I was actually there getting a birthday candle for my son. My baby be looking at me like, damn, my mama be transmuting the fuck out of some shit. My daughter be looking like, dang, mommy, you be faced with a lot. Return back to center? I didn't return it back. It was never mine to return. I didn't purchase it and didn't like it and turn it back. See, sometimes return to sender is when you allow these people in your home, your life, your body, your vessel, your energy. Then you return them back because you bought something that you no longer need. You paid for it with your energy and your time and your attachment and detachment issues, your codependency. You paid for it with your sign of nature. You paid for it. Return to sender is when you go to the store and you buy some shit and you get home and you see that it's broke or you don't like it. You take it back to the store and get your money back. That's return to sender. But when somebody is making a wish, somebody is asking that they come in your life breaking an entry without your consent, you have every right to face that entity, smile, and cause judgment on that bitch. That way they won't come back again. You will never come back because I told your ass up, and it's deja vu. I seen myself speaking of this already. My door was open. My window was open. The incense was flowing. The click from my stove. The candle lit right here of protection. Ooh, ooh, the bell. I seen it. The deck is here, but it's closed. The cup of tea. The pants on the couch. I seen all this shit before the fuck it happened. That's why you can't play with the chosen ones of this creation. You can't play with the divine mother. She sees shit before it even fucking appear in her reality. This is why the Matrix mad. Oh, they mad than a motherfucker. Susan and Bill, I wish to heal, okay? Okay? Susan and Bill, bye bitch, I wish to heal. All right? All right? So, if it happened to me, it's going to happen collectively. Some of you will be faced with your own entities, the fear that you used to have within you. You have purged it out of you, so now it's in another form, another body. This entity could be also very strong because it had a whole power over your life. This entity was upset because how the fuck did you get rid of me when I wasn't ready to leave and you didn't self-destruct? How the fuck did you get rid of me? So now I gotta go hop in an empty vessel and come find you and sense you, but I know I can't connect and get to you unless somebody wish me upon you. These motherfuckers can't come in our life for no reason. They can't break and enter in our shit. When an entity come to you out of nowhere, out of somewhere, somebody sent that entity. Somebody went against the free will of life. And they broke an entry once again. And that's why it's never returned to sender. It's see that motherfucker and defeat it with a smile. Look him in his eyes and look at the distraction that is sent with him. You so powerful, but you needed a distraction to come help distract you. You needed another fella to talk to me and see if I'm going to purchase and support y'all college fund. But you sent this person with all trickster smiles, and this person probably not even aware of what the fuck you is. This person just, you sent the whole distraction just to try to connect to my Akashic, my third eye, my triple double D thousand triple frequency currency vibrations, vaults of energy. You tried to stand there and go within my vessel within the form of 30 seconds, not even that, maybe 5 to 6 seconds. Time stopped. And it actually felt good to see that entity in another body outside of my body. Because at first I used to just feel that entity inside me, around me, near me, in my home. But it felt good to see that motherfucker mad as hell in another body. Because that means you have no more access to minds. That means you can't enter me unless I give you access. And I didn't give you access because, for one, I didn't even support the donation forms. I didn't even sign my nature and signature. I didn't give you anything. And I still stared at you, and it's like, I'm telling you, it was like a movie. When the other guy was talking to me, smiling, and I was smiling back, I kept looking at him like, looked at his shoes, looked at his posture, looked at his eyes. Yeah. Not today. I can't support today. That motherfucker didn't say nothing. That motherfucker just was like, and I'm like, didn't get nervous or nothing. So, all you need in this life of sin is divine's protection. And when that lady came out the back of the store and was like, y'all can't be in here asking for people's signatures. Y'all can't do this in the store. She repelled their ass with me. So it was like somebody made a birthday wish for this entity to come talk to me. Right after the conversation, the divine was right there watching. The woman walked out the back. I didn't even see this lady. I didn't even see her face afterwards. I just heard her. I seen her, a glimpse of her, but I just heard her. The ancestor said, oh yeah, we got us one. Oh, you think you can just jump in anybody's body? Entity? You think you can just jump in anybody's body? Okay. Well, let's show you how we can jump in their body too. We gonna repel you from the stove. You gotta go. Now you can't get no donations from nobody. That lady came out that black, a black carbonated goddess. She came out the back of that store and said, y'all can't be in here doing that, asking for people's signatures. Y'all gotta leave. And they started leaving. They was talking junk leaving because I seen them down the aisle. I'll check back again. They was down there talking junk leave, but y'all was walking y'all ass up out this store. My ancestors said, whoo, we got your back. And my headache started to slowly fade away. We got your back. We see this. We see what's going on. That karma hit so motherfucking quick. It was me and another energy repelling them motherfuckers up out of there. Because how dare you intrude on my energy. So let's say this. You will be faced with the entity that used to have you in fear, bondage, somebody that wanted you to take yourself out, somebody that wanted you to be in a mental imprisonment. You will be able to face this entity, but you have the upper hand because this entity is no longer in your vessel, in your peripheral. This entity is in somebody else now. This entity is really like a spirit just jumping in and out of different vessels. But once you face it in a physical form, you know that's the lowest form of conscious is earth, people. It's the lowest vibration. So when you ever see an entity face to face like that, the entity really just simply want to see you because they want to know why the fuck you escaped their wrath and everybody else didn't. But since you escaped it, they want you more than anything right now. You like the best form of fruit on the planet. They want you like a motherfucker because they want something they can never have. And this is why these entities try to resurface because they can't have you no more. This is why exes try to come back. They want you more when you don't want them. When you release them. You get what I'm saying? So when you meet these entities in other bodies, that is still a beautiful sign from your spirit team that you have done your work. See, the entity used to be in your head. It used to be in your body, on your back, in your vessel, in your home. Now the entity has no access there. Now it's using regular, flawless, and regular. It could be flawless people look good as hell. This entity is using anybody it could to try to see you. But this was the last time that this entity was ever going to see me. I guess he wanted to say his goodbyes. So when y'all face these entities, don't fear it. Sometimes you gotta shake the devil's hand and repel that motherfucker for life. Sometimes you gotta meet the demons that used to have you in your room in psychosis. Sometimes you gotta sit and stand next to them and look them in their motherfucking face and smile. Because you won. You won. You won. Instead of you being triggered like, this entity, I don't know who the fuck this was. You knew exactly who it was because that energy used to surround you a lot throughout your life. So you telling me you ain't pay attention to that entity's energy? I knew exactly who the entity was as soon as I seen them. I know the Jezebel spirit when I see it because I used to be one back in the day when I was a teenager. I was still a child though. I know a Jezebel spirit. I know a narcissist spirit. I know a pedophile spirit. I know a SAer spirit because I encountered one. I seen them from the face. I know a motherfucking child abuser. I know a murderer spirit. I know a wicked dog when I see one. I know a wicked cat when I see one. I know a wicked friend that come with a lot of compliments and come with a lot of accomplishments. I know wicked spirits when I see them because I encountered them. I went through all this spiritual school to not know shit. I know an entity that I defeated. When I see that motherfucker again, I defeated you. How you think I don't know you? I know a generational curse chain, a master slave catcher that want to just pull you back in the same generational curses because I broke the chains. It's in me, not on me. I know who the fuck these people be in different bodies. You not your body. You the soul that you carry, you possess. So if you soulless and you lack spiritual protection and souls, you have a greater chance of being used by different entities and you don't even know it. And it's stamped on your head. You can enter me when you walk around here in guilt, shame, fear, jealousy, decisive energy. When you walk around here praying to a false god instead of your own ancestors and your own religion that you create for yourself, when you walk around this motherfucker and you in all this sadness, that's when they can just enter you and say, you can enter me. You don't even know why you don't like this person across the street. You don't even know why you don't like this stranger just walking minding their business. You don't even know why you don't like them. You don't like them because something just jumped in your body because you around here praying to a motherfucker that will never have your back. I told y'all. We will stop dying. We will stop being clipped off this planet if you own who the fuck you are. The more you reject your indigenous parts of yourself, your DEA, your neuromelanin, your kundalini, your spirituality, which they deem as evil, your candle magic, your spiritual abundance, the more you reject all tarot, the channeling, intuition, telekinesis, telepathically connections, the more you release and you reject all of who you are, you lack protection from the universe and the gods. The planet won't even protect you. Why do they want to protect somebody that don't even wish to protect themselves? You run to the nearest church when it's people that simply don't run and face their demons. They face themselves. They face their fucking own curses they put on their own life. Their own projections they put on their own life. They faced all the fucking trauma they went through in this life because they knew it was all divine. How would you break the generational curse if you're still doing the things that the generation before you have done? Your ancestors don't want you here just to put you in a high standard. They want you here to break the shit that they couldn't break. They want you here. They put you at a pedestal when they see you break things fearlessly on purpose because that's not the way it's supposed to be. It never was supposed to be like that. Your ancestors don't be around you for no reasons. Now, you got some that's simply wicked as hell, but even the wicked ones will still fall to their knees for you because you walked through hell and faced it. And you also walked through heaven and faced it. See, a lot of y'all be scared of hell. Y'all say, we living on hell. Well, why the fuck you scared to enter it? Sometimes you gotta look at the man in his face, smile at him and shake his hand. Sometimes you gotta do business with the devil because you cannot be touched by the devil unless you allow it access to touch you. Did I scare you? Ooh, are you scared? You not scared of the devil. You're scared of your shadow, your own self. You scared at all the karmic debt you have placed over your own life when you allowed people to project their insecurities on you and you actually start living in their projections. You scared to face yourself. You ain't scared to face the devil. The devil is you. Look in the mirror long enough, you will see it. You create the devil. You create your demons. You create your narcissistic partners. You create all of that because you see it outside of you and you deem it as real in here. And when you deem it as real, that's when it comes. Also, it could be two ways. Once you release and heal the inner demons within you and you heal those and you release them back into the universe, sometimes them demons will be like jumping all around and they'll come in bodies and come visit you like, hey, you remember me? I'm the demon that you created in your head. I'm the one that essayed you when you were asleep. And I used that other man vessel just to do it because I really wanted to feel you physically. Sometimes your abusers, they was just used by entities. That's why if you pay attention to it, your body will always let you know what entity was in you at one point. It would always let you know that. Narcissist men, them are entities. Abusive men, them are entities. Not all narcissists is abusive to the flesh. You got some that simply want to abuse you and attack your vessel. Them are entities. People that prey on children, them are entities. They want the innocence of a child. People that sit around this motherfucker clipping people every time they see somebody vibrating or doing better than them are entities using their body. That's why when some people do shit and they go to prison and they sit up and tell y'all they was controlled by a demon, y'all be like, you crazy. You weren't controlled by no goddamn demon. They're telling you they were. Them were entities. And most of them be in your liquor, in your weed, in your this and that. They be in all that. Them are entities. Okay? I didn't watch many first 48s where a motherfucker be in there and be like, huh? I did that? What? I don't remember that. They don't. It was an entity. So when you recognize these demonic forces and entities and they walk among us, why are you acting like, oh, I claim it in the blood of Jesus? That's still spell work. That's sacrificial right there. Why is you going in a puddle of blood of a man that once walked this earth? That's like somebody coming to leak and take you out, and then they cover themselves in your blood, chosen one. They walking around here with all your blood on them, and they like, there's the witch right there, the one with the candle, but I don't have blood on me. Do y'all not see the spells you put over your life? I don't even want my blood that come out of me on me. I be in the shower about 30 times a day. The blood, I'm covered by the blood of Jesus. I'm going to go in here and eat my, what is it called? I'm going to drink the blood of, that is a sacrifice.